Hi everyone, this is Mrs. GA, and today we're going to talk about rotations. So a rotation is a transformation around given point P, which we call the center of rotation, such that the following is true. So we'll go along with this image. Here's our center of rotation, here's our pre-image, and here's our image. So you can see it's rotated around. Every point and its image are the same distance from P. So if I measured from F to P and F prime to P, that would be the same distance. And same for G and G prime, H and H prime. The second thing that must be true is that all angles with vertex P formed by a point and its image, let me show you what that looks like. That looks like this. So from F to P to F prime, those will all be the same. So you could do the same thing from G to P to G prime, and that angle measurement is called the angle of rotation. Okay, so here are a couple of rules for coordinate plane rotation around the origin. So if you'd like to rotate a figure 90 degrees counterclockwise, you would swap the x and y values and you make the y opposite. So you have to do two things. Again, swap x and y and make your y opposite. If you want to do a complete 180 degree rotation, all you have to do is make both x and y opposite. To do a 270 degree rotation counterclockwise, you swap x and y, the positions, but then you make x opposite. And for a full 360 degree rotation, well, it's coming back to exactly where it started. So x and y remain the same. So let's see if we can use these rules to draw this image under a 180 degree rotation. So first I'm going to start by listing my pre-image coordinates. So for M I have -2, 4. For N I have -4, 2. And for P, I have -1, 0. And then I'm going to look at my rule for 180 degree rotation, which is to make both x and y opposites. So that means that M prime is +2, -4. They both become opposite. N prime is +4, -2. And P prime is +1. And the opposite of 0 is just 0. So if I plot those points, we should see this rotation. So M prime is at 2, -4. And then N prime is at 4, -2. And P prime is at 1, 0. And there you have it. So imagine you took this figure and you kind of rotated it around the origin, which of course is the center of our XY axis. You'll see that it would fall right here. So you're kind of rotating everything all the way around. Okay, so now let's see if we can actually find the angle and direction of rotation in this figure. So again, we can find the angle of rotation by making an angle using our P point, our center of rotation, as the vertex. So we can connect any pre-image to its image coordinate. So let's say we do that for J to J prime. So I go from J to P to J prime. So now you should be able to use a protractor, and of course this is going to cover my picture a little bit, but you would put the protractor on top of your line, and it does help if you have straight lines. And remember, the little center of your protractor should go right on your vertex. This should line up on this line of your protractor, and then you see where it falls. So I can see here that this angle is 60 degrees. Oops, let me move that out of the way. So again, we measured with our protractor, and that's 60 degrees, which means that our angle of rotation is 60 degrees. Now if I want to find the direction of the rotation, I'm going to look from pre-image to image. So since I see from J to J prime, I'm moving this direction. I can see that that is counterclockwise. And there you have it. Okay, so this is the basics of rotations. So again, as long as you can apply these coordinate plane rules, you should be good to go on any type of rotation.